All right, y'all, let's try this again because I was rudely interrupted. You know, the traffic had me kind of mad and shit, but you know, we back now. Now I'm going to try to explain to y'all why lying to a woman, why lies, and why using lies and dates to get sex is beta. What does beta mean? It means inferior, right? Less than, right? The lower version of, you know, the top-notch version or whatever. Right? The lower version, right? So again, now I know what a lot of men are going to say. Well, women, I'm going to use her hypergamy against her. I'm going to take her on a date, you know, and make her think this and this, and then she's gonna want to sleep with me because she thinks this or that. Then you got some men who's saying, then you gotta deal with the reality that a lot of times why certain females are using men for dates and things like that is the direct result of men taking any and everybody on a date. So yeah, there are women out there. There are females out there that will use you for dates and all this shit, right? But you as a man, if you're taking a woman on a date expecting sex in return, you're doing the same thing. You have a motive, just like she has a motive. So that makes you just as guilty. Also, as a man, you got to ask yourself again, like I said in the video that I cut off, what does that say about you? You're willing to go out with a woman that you feel might sleep with you just because you took her on a date. Think about that. You're going out, let me say it in better terms. You're going out with a woman that you feel would sleep with a man just because that man took her on a date. There's no other way around it. Because if you was dealing with, let's say you're dealing with Beyonce, you more than likely know I probably ain't gonna fuck her tonight, right? But you go on a date with her because you want to get to know her shit, right? So that's the only mindset you should have when you decide to take a woman out on a date. Your mindset should not be sex. More than likely, you'll probably get sex just because you're not wanting it. That's the problem with y'all men, man. You're so worried about sex, and that's why you don't get it. You should not even be going out on a date with a woman, you know what I mean? Unless you really want to get to know that woman. I'm being honest. Unless maybe you don't even want to get to know her. Maybe you just want to have somebody to kick it with, right? But you want to go out and eat with somebody. Then yeah, I see it. I agree. The reason why a lot of y'all butthurt when a woman doesn't want to sleep with you or something like that, because you had motive from jump, man. But if your intentions was, man, I just want to go out and eat with somebody, kick it, you're not going to be disappointed because you never had the expectations of her sleeping with you. And the same thing goes for the lies. When you lie, you're basically saying the real me is not good enough for you to want me or to sleep with me, so I got to lie. You know, I got to lie to you to convince you to sleep with me, basically. That's beta, man. Because alpha is, I know she likes me just as much as I like her or want her. So I ain't got to lie. She accepts me for me. So you're not insecure about that. You don't have to lie and all that shit. Why do you want a woman that doesn't like you for you? So subconsciously or by default, when you have to lie to a woman, you are basically saying, I'm okay with her not knowing who I really am or how I really am and all this and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and lie to this woman and tell these lies to try to sleep with her. If you really feel like confident in your own skin, you could tell a woman, like, I really don't want nothing right now, but we can kick it and shit. See, you ain't got to lie. Now she knows, you know what I'm saying? She still might catch feelings or something. Who cares? That's not the point. Point is, you ain't got to lie to sleep with a woman. And you don't have to go on a date to sleep with them either. It's funny how you're going on a date trying to sleep with a woman, but Chad and Tyrone ain't taking her on no date. They still sleeping with her. You know why? Because they get accepted for who they are. They get accepted for who they are. That's why. You go on a date with a woman to have a good time, and to interview them. You don't do it. What's up, bro? You don't do it to try to get sex from them, man. You just don't. It's not a good thing. And I understand, you know, that men feel like this video, it showed a guy, he asked the girl to come back to her place and she said no, right? And he hit split bill. See, this is what's so dumb about men, dog. I'm about to just go in the house and make this shit. This is what's so... No, I'm going to just finish it off. This is what's so dumb about men, right? You claim you want a decent woman and all that, but you're going to get mad because a woman doesn't even know you like that. She doesn't want to go back to your place. Plus, you know, maybe she did want to go back to your place, but she already knows what you're trying to do by taking her back to her place. So therefore, she said no. It ain't mean that she didn't like you. Maybe she just has respect for herself. But, you know, you men claim you want these good women, but you reject a woman that doesn't want to just go back to a man's house because he took her on a date. Think about it. You're doing the same thing women will do. Like, they reject the men that actually like them, right? They reject the men that actually like them. And fuck with the ones who ignore them, right? So you men are saying you want a good woman, but if a woman doesn't want to go back to your place, you're going to hit split bill. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know, hey, I like that about her. Now, I know some people confront and act like they don't want, but even then, even if she was fronting, it's just the fact that she don't really know you or something like that. You have to give a woman points for that, honestly. Why wouldn't you? See, it amazes me how men say, I want a good woman, but then you punish her for doing what's right, not coming back to your house, and she don't know you. That's the right thing to do. To be honest, it's the right thing to do. Unless y'all just fucking drunk as hell and shit, and y'all just in the spur of the moment. It could happen. I ain't here to judge nobody, but honestly, these are the type of women you want. You want the... I know why they do it, though. Because they think, well, she's going to go home and fuck the other guy and just use me and all this. Okay, let's say that's true, because that is true a lot of times, but not always. Because usually if a woman's really stuck on a man, she's not even going to be on a date with you, usually. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say this is true, hypothetically say, that she's using you, right? Or whatever. Why would you even go on a date with a woman that you think has that type of motive? See, it's all about the intentions and the mindset and the perception. If I think from jump a woman is not trying to use me, then it's okay if I take her out. And it doesn't matter if she sleeps with me or not, because that's not why I took her out. That's not why a man should take a woman out. Right? Again, if you men are taking women out to have sex, what does that say about you? That means you're willing to sleep with a woman that is willing to give sex to a man just because he fed her. Think about that. That says a lot of low about you if you think about it. But y'all all want these great women, right? It's what you say. But your actions don't line up, just like a woman's actions don't line up a lot of times. And you're punishing a woman for being good, just like women punish some men for being good. Oh, he's a good one. I can't sleep with him yet. Right? Oh, well, she didn't want to come back to my place. I'm about to split this bill. Make her split the bill. You're punishing her for doing the right thing. But I get it, because the game gets deep and you think that they are using you, right? And again, I'll say it again. If you think that a woman have some motive from jump, you should have never even went with her. You should have never took her out. And if you think that a woman is willing to sleep with you just because you take her on a date, you shouldn't go out with a woman like that either. I'm going to say that slow as fuck for the people in the back and for the slow, hard-headed people. If you think a woman is willing to sleep with you just because you take her out, you shouldn't even deal with that type of woman. Remember, as a man, you want a woman that only you can get. If a woman is willing to sleep with you just because you took her out, there's a good chance that you're not the only one that can get her, dog. Y'all gotta wake up with this red pill shit, man. Because y'all not thinking logically when it comes to it. You're thinking with your emotions and shit. The only women you should take out is women you have interest in. If not, don't do it. Now you're paying for sex, basically. You might as well just go get a prostitute and at least she knows the deal. Motherfuckers kill me. So basically, y'all are saying a lot of these women y'all take out, you're expecting sex from, you're saying they're prostitutes. And that's another slap in a woman's face too. Maybe, like I said, a lot of times it's not that the woman didn't want to sleep with you or doesn't like you. It's the fact that she doesn't know you or she doesn't want to, maybe she does like you a lot. She doesn't want to, sometimes they feel like it changes if y'all sleep together or something. She doesn't want to ruin the vibe, the movement of it. You know what I mean? How it's moving along, the progress, right? A lot of y'all men are basically saying that you want women that are willing to come back to your place and don't know you. I only went on a date with you once. That's what you're saying, right? Because that's what you're communicating with your actions. You had intentions of taking a woman on a date and trying to smash. That was your intention. So that's the type of women you deal with. You expect that. No way around it, dog. No way around it. But I thought as men, we're supposed to be looking for quality women. What happened to that? Quality woman ain't gonna just fuck you because you got tattoos, dog. Or because you're 6-something or whatever, even though I'm 6-something too. I got to throw that in there because I say that a lot because I know how women like tall men, but I don't want people to think, oh, this motherfucker's short. No, I'm not short, dog. But I got to throw that in there just to keep it real, you know what I mean? That's the type of woman y'all want. Y'all want one that just wants you because you said nigga 5,000 times and shit. So as a result, you're going to get women that are going to be for everybody because what'd you do so special for her to get you? For you to get her, my bad. Think about it. There are exceptions where a woman just likes you and only you and likes you a whole lot. You know, that's why I don't try to judge on that. Because again, I know somebody who slept together 4th day of knowing each other and they still together to this day. Like they've been together for over 20 years probably. And I don't think I've ever heard of cheating or any of that. So, not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to put a timestamp on it. But let's be honest. Women know why you want to take her back to the place, you know, especially on the first date. And what does that say about you anyway? Say the woman did want to sleep with you and shit, but she like, damn, he already... See, that's what men don't get. You know how you judge women for sleeping with this one easy or that one easy? That's what you're doing. It still applies as a man. Just because society says it doesn't, that doesn't mean a woman, a high quality woman who thinks with morals, values, and shit like that, she's going to look at that a certain way. Like, damn, he trying to fuck me on the first day. Who else he trying to fuck on the first day? Think about that. A lot of times it's not that the woman doesn't want to do it or even like you. A lot of it is y'all just thirsty as hell and your motive is wrong. Just like you're saying these women's motives is wrong for taking men on dates, getting free food and shit. But, you know, this is why a lot of y'all butthurt too. But if you was just, I'm going to take her out this weekend. See what it's about. See what happens. Maybe it does lead to sex. Who knows, right? But your intentions are not that. You're doing it because I want to get to know this one. I think this one might be something special. Not because, oh, I want to fuck her. Well, then she's not special. If you think you could fuck her that quick, and I know a lot of people, big-headed motherfuckers, like, well, I'm the shit, so who wouldn't want to fuck me the first day? Again, it doesn't mean the woman doesn't want to fuck you, but she might have morals, values, she doesn't know you and things like that, so she can't. She said, I'm not going to do that yet. Doesn't mean that she didn't want to do it, right? You got to respect that about a woman, right? But, you know, y'all don't get it and y'all never will. So go ahead and keep trying to lie to get women. Basically, scared to show who you really are. And then go ahead and keep trying to use dates. And then cry about why women are the way they are. Of course they are the way they are. Because look, if men actually took women on dates only for the purpose of trying to get to know them, then it wouldn't be so easy for women to get all these dates. But since all of y'all are doing it to try to get sex from them, now a woman's like, shit, I can get a date anytime I want. Therefore, your value as men, it drops. And most women are numb to the value of men these days because of and you're not the only one who has these things, and the availability. So in other words, muscles, money, blah, blah, blah. Every man got it pretty much, you know what I mean? Not every man has a whole package, of course, but, by her, the availability of men being so thirsty and only dealing with women out of, let me say it like this, instead of only dealing with women that they actually like, they're dealing with women for sex. It makes the availability of men to women look like it's easy. Because if men only dealt with women they actually wanted to get to know, then the opportunity of a woman going on a date or sleeping with a man would be way down. Because men would only be dealing with women they actually like, instead of dealing with women, oh, I'll fuck her though. You see? So men could only blame themselves once again. It all goes back to the men at the end of the day, really. Because really, you have the upper hand in a way. Of course, women don't want you to know this, neither does society. And even though you have the upper hand, for the most part, because, there's less men than women, you don't abuse that, man. You use that. Whenever God gives you something, you use it to the right ability, to the best of your ability and to the correct ability. You don't go out and manipulating shit. It's no different than a good-looking ass woman. She can use her looks to get any type of thing she wants. Or she can just, use her looks for, what's right. And only deal with the man she really likes and shit like that. Instead of using her looks for deception. She could just be simply happy that God made her a beautiful woman. Instead of trying to use it to deceive people and rob people and shit, So it's no different with y'all, man. If you're a man, you got money and all these things, God put you in this position. Yeah, it took you to put yourself in a position. I get it. But, without God, you ain't nothing. So don't take that for granted or advantage. Oh, yeah, I got all this money. I'm just going to use every woman and take her on a dates and this and try to fuck everybody. All this dumb shit, man. It's dumb, man. But, I'm going to let y'all go. But I just want y'all to understand as men, the psychological part. You're basically saying that I deal with women who are willing to sleep with a man because he fed her. Think about that. That's the type of women you want. You want to sleep with those type of women that are willing to sleep with a man because he fed her. Well, that's what you're saying when you say, I'm going to take this woman right here on a date and she's going to let me fuck because I took her on a date. That's what you're saying. You're also saying, subconsciously, I got to lie to women, man, because they won't accept me for me. So I got to lie and deceive to get what I want from them. Why? If a woman really like you, don't she want to fuck you at some point? So why are you lying? Because you think she doesn't really like you like that. That's why you're lying. See that? There's no other way around it. If I know this woman eventually is going to let me fuck, right? Why I got to lie? Why can't I just be who I am? The answer is, oh, she might not like me for me. She might not think I'm this or that. She might like another guy more. So let me lie and all this shit. Telling y'all, man, y'all got to go all the way back to the drawing board, man. And get this shit right. Get this shit right, man. It's much better. It's much better to genuinely take somebody out with no motives. Instead of having these motives and plots and all this. You think God don't know your heart? You think God don't know that you're trying to take somebody out just to sleep with them? And again, I'll say it again. I'll say it 1 billion times. Why the fuck would you want to sleep with a woman that is willing to sleep with men just because he feeds the woman? And if you say the woman is on games, once again, the psychological part should come into play. Oh, well, they play games and they lie and they use men for sex and she probably gonna go home and fuck. Hold on. Make sure my shit ain't dead. She probably gonna go home After I take her on this date, she probably gonna go home and fuck somebody else. So I'm gonna hit split on this bill. So now you're saying that you deal with these type of women. See, as men, why are you dealing with these type of women? You're saying it by subconsciously default. You know how sometimes women say they want a good man, but they still deal with bad men, the actions and shit like that of the man? That's what y'all doing. And then you cry about where's the good women at? Well, the good women you don't really like. Just like you say women don't like good men, they don't want them. A lot of y'all don't want good women. That's why you have expectations for her to sleep with you just because you took her out. That's why you think that she's plotting on you and going home after this date and go sleep with what's her name. That's why you think she would even deal with a man that she doesn't really like instead of saying, I'm not really interested. So that's why you gotta lie. Because you think that she would actually entertain that instead of a woman that would just keep it real with you. Like maybe she say she got a boyfriend just to let you down lightly or something, but still she would cut it short. So there wouldn't be no reason to keep lying and holding on this fake image to try to sleep with her, right? Because she would already cut you from the very beginning, right? She'd already stop it. Like, nah, I'm good. Oh man, y'all gotta realize this shit, man. But I do understand. I understand the game of, you know, the lies and this deception of the females and this and this and this. But at the end of the day, either you men think all women are the same, or you don't understand the difference between good and bad women, or should I say women right for you and women who are wrong for you. Because anybody could be good or bad if they want. It's their choice. You know, at the drop of a dime, a person could be good or bad to you. It's their choice. So let's just say the right woman for you or the wrong woman for you. Either you don't know the difference between that, or you think all women is the same. And what does that say about yourself? Where's your self-respect as a man? Why are you willing to sleep with a woman? If you think this, I'm going to take her out and sleep with her. Why are you willing to sleep with a woman that is willing to sleep with a man just because he took her out? What does that say about you? Number one, it says to the woman, damn, he sleep with me already. He willing to sleep with me already. That's one thing. Number two, it says that you think that that woman is willing to sleep with you. She don't know you. I can see if she knew you. Y'all been talking for a long time, interacting and shit. And then the first date, it happened or something. That's different. But a lot of y'all just meet on a dating site or something. Interact with a woman, then take her out once and expect her to come back to your house and all that. She already knows why you wanted her to come back. It's a whole different thing if y'all been interacting for a while. But if y'all really ain't been interacting, she know why you want to take her back. It just says a lot, man. It says a lot about the mindset of men and who they are as people. You know, you could talk about women all day long, but you still got to look at yourself in the mirror. You know, that's why I suggest only go out on dates, or, you know, go out and have a good time. They ain't even got to be called a date. Go out and spend time with somebody that you think that you might want to get to know. Don't do it expecting something in return. It's beta, man. It really is. It really is, man. Easy money, charge a phone. Y'all know anything about that shit? I keep seeing that shit all the time. Don't believe it, but you know. But I'm done, man. I'm out of here. I gotta eat, go to sleep, back to work again. You know what I'm saying? Got like 5 bags I gotta grab and shit. Food cold. Fucking around. But to recap that shit, man. Men are supposed to look for quality women. You know, we down the woman's throat all day long about her not finding a quality man. Well, it's time to get down the man's throat. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get on y'all men. You know, you say you want a quality woman, then I'm not saying a quality woman wouldn't sleep with you the first date, but why would you even want to go out with a woman that you think would do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you? You know, I'm not saying that it won't happen, but my thing is, why would you even go on a date with a woman that you think, well, she probably let me sleep on the first day? That says a lot about what type of women you're looking for, right? It says a lot about your ass, too. It says that you're willing to sleep with a woman that I fed. Imagine me giving this woman this 5 guys right here, and she gonna give me sex, though. And I'm gonna sleep with that type of woman, right? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all don't get it. And that lying shit, you're not being yourself, so you're saying the woman don't accept you for you. You know, I done said this 1,000 times already. I'm not gonna keep saying it. Molly get in the house, but that's what you're saying. So that means you're willing to deal with a woman that you know don't really fuck with you like that, right? Because you gotta lie to make her fuck with you, which is beta. Because you should be like, man, I got standards. I got self-respect. I'm not gonna fuck with a woman that don't like me like that. Because guess what? If a woman like you like that, you don't gotta lie, right? See how that works? So if the woman liked you like that, you wouldn't have to lie. There's no way around it. You can twist it any way you want. There's no way around it. If a woman likes me like this, I don't gotta lie to that woman. She gonna accept me for who I am, right? And if a woman likes me like that, she by default wants to sleep with me. So I ain't gotta lie to sleep. She might not sleep with me yet, but I ain't gotta lie to her to sleep with me because by default she likes me like that. But y'all willing to mess with women who don't like you like that. You're messing with women who like this guy and that guy and that guy. What does that say about you as a man? I'm not trying to get on men. I'm trying to make them think. I'm trying to jar your brain when it comes to women. You got to have standards. That's why women think you're replaceable. And she got all these options and all this and all that. Right? I got plenty of rest. I ain't wake up till 3 o'clock. I got plenty of rest. I feel good. I feel great. But yeah. It does. I mean, sometimes I have to think about certain things like, I see why they get mad if the woman didn't let him smash or something, he took her out. But then I start thinking about it a little bit harder. Like, but if you want quality women and this and that, what does that say about me as a man if I'm expecting to sleep with a woman? That says a lot. Like I said earlier, if I took Beyonce on a date, I'm not expecting to fuck her. I mean, because you know she's a quality woman. You be like, man, yeah, right, she ain't gonna let me smash the first night. But you still gonna go with her because you want to go, you like her, right? So men gotta ask themselves, you expect a woman to let you smash on the first date, and you're willing to deal with those type of women. Because you think those women let other guys smash on the first date. Right? That's what you think. And when I say first date to me is more like y'all don't know each other at all. Like you could be interacting with a motherfucker for 2 years and then y'all finally get your first date. Could be a long-term relationship or a long-distance relationship or something. That's a whole different thing versus.
Last time, man.
I
think it's the last time I'll be.
Nah, you're good, bro. Just making a live video. Hey, that dude over there said, he said somebody got his shit too.
Did they take anything from yours?
Fucking Gucci sunglasses. They took a necklace from his.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing in here anymore, so. But I don't want them to bust the window, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna leave it open, man.
Well, I talked to her. She said when she got it fixed, I guess the mechanic said it was the rusted back windshield wiper that caused it to bust. But it was in the middle of the night, so I don't know.
But still, he even said they got in his shit, so they're out here, man.
Yeah, definitely. Petty.
I know.